There we go. Good evening. Good morning. And welcome to Huguetown. I'm here with Jen. We're investigating this beautiful city that we've been building over the course of several days.
Is it morning or is it nighttime?
I can't tell. The way that the chronology of this game world seems to transpire is just by momentary lapse between day and night. The months and days don't seem to correlate to the day-night cycle, and so it's more of a representation of the idea of the passage of time. There's metrics, but ultimately it's almost irrelevant what time of day it is. You're more inclined to look at the experience that's happening and try to relate and map your own experience to it, even though there's not necessarily a direct correlation at any time. And so right now it looks like it's kind of a nighttime with a lot of lights lighting up our town. Yeah, unfortunate.
We've got some situations.
Yeah,
that we should probably get on top of.
That's the nature of a city. There's going to be interesting things that happen. And as time goes by, it's not up to us to control everything. I think that's a recurring problem in a lot of
what is it
experiences.
up to us to do then?
It's up to us to kind of just push slightly the world in the direction we want it to go. And hopefully, ideally, if we push in the direction that the world's already going and just needs us to push, if we become that symbiotic force that embraces the opportunity to exist and exist in a way that's harmonic with the way that things transpire, then we'll just be rewarded with a experience that is a victorious cycle. Is it victorious cycle or a
Victrola?
No, maybe. There might be Victrola involved. But these are all the great aspirations of creating a city and slowly expanding it. I did want to point out something that's happened recently. And this is kind of a highlight. Huguetown started at least a year ago, and maybe more.
No, so long ago.
And there's an opportunity now to expand our city outward.
Wow, this is the first time we've ever had this opportunity.
Yeah, it's been on the horizon, literally. That was very funny.
That's funny.
It's very funny, but it's
been
on the horizon.
That's a very Truman Show.
To expand.
Well, the
outward.
answer's obvious.
Is it?
Yes.
North?
Nope.
West? The little tiny island half? The bridge? I don't think it's obvious to me. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I think that we go north.
This way?
Yeah.
We don't have to decide right now. I just wanted to point that out because there's value, obviously, to being able to put more of these wind plants and influence the plumbing system. We do have a couple issues as a town that I want to point out. One,
that big old house that was on
there's
fire?
not enough customers at the busy corner shop in the middle of our candy cane lane.
Oh no. What does it sell? What can we do?
Well, it doesn't help that it's identical to its neighbor. But I think it's partially because the commercial area is very close to the residential area. Additionally, there seems to be a problem with not enough people to work in the factories. And also, there's not enough water going to our this is a real quick fix, and I like to start with quick fixes first, if at all possible.
As soon as you said water, I had to take a sip of my drink.
Sure, it's important. I think I can just get rid of those pipes. The pipes weren't connected all the way. And now they should be. And now water should flow freely. Yes. And the water indicators disappeared. And they can repopulate these. But there's also the final big issue. And it's not that these cleverly placed eye slots of the gingerbread man are pieces of road that are covered in snow and inaccessible to the snow trucks.
We need a shoveling team.
I don't know. No, we have shoveling teams. They can access pretty much everything, but they won't move in.
You know, I was thinking actually
What?
that we could really use some more, you know, recreational chilly activities. Like, can we make those ice skating rinks?
I don't know.
Is that possible?
Let's see. There's
Eyeball ice skating rinks. I didn't actually know that those two roads were roads. I didn't know that you drew them as gingerbread eyes.
Yeah, they're fun, but they're also out of range. Wow, these are some big environmental things. A fire pit park and a cross-country skiing park. That's way too big.
Cross-country skiing.
We're looking for a tiny little park.
Yeah, just a little ice skating rink is all.
I don't know if we can make it a tiny little road.
Can't you just freeze the parking lot?
Well, ideally, I think that's actually what happened. Look, there's lampposts, and it's just kind of fun.
Yeah, I feel like that's a tiny little ice skating rink.
We just have error messages, and it's not really that big of a problem for me.
I don't think it is either.
I think the bigger problem is this, and this might be the focus of what we do today.
What's going on here?
These buildings have not enough heat.
Underwater mortgages?
It's, that's fun. Yeah, it's negative 14 degrees.
All right, let's get the people some heat. Shouldn't be that hard.
They have electricity. There's no shortcoming, and I don't understand because the whole town is afflicted in the same way, the same amount of temperature and problem. But I believe the primary solution is to build something. There's
is the heat just not being distributed?
Boiler station.
Everybody?
It produces heat. And then it upgrades. We need to upgrade the water pipes to this area.
Okay. Well, that is a very old part of town.
Yes.
So let's upgrade.
I think if we add a boiler station, I honestly
How about back there?
Don't want to destroy anything, but yeah, maybe up here.
Like back on the other side of the tracks, like behind this. Yeah.
Like deep here.
Yeah.
In this little part of
town.
town.
Yeah, but not on the waterfront.
We do have this initial park, yeah.
What about back right there? Maybe, yeah.
This corner?
Yeah.
We'll have to attach a road, which is
an ice skating rink road.
I really appreciate how determined you are to creating that, but I don't know how possible it will be to create an ice skating road.
But I love ice skating.
It is a beautiful endeavor. And I think it's important that people have the opportunity to. We do have an ice skating rink back here, I believe. But
I thought that was like...
it was curling and ice skating. I think there's both.
Right. Yeah.
But in the interim, we would like to build a board. What if we built it out in the water?
Ooh, boardwalk style?
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Not yet, we don't.
Yes, but we can resolve that. Well, I mean, it would be strange to buy this entire thing. Oh, it's not that much.
Ooh,
it's $5,000.
Let's get it. Because then we have that other little waterfront property too.
Yeah, I mean, we can keep expanding. We could get all of this right here pretty cheap.
And then the land is more expensive?
This is honestly not that much more. Just another two.
That's a pretty good price.
Yeah.
This is like House Hunters for land.
Honestly, we'll just pick that up when we feel like expanding because it seems like...
Because we're low. How much money do we have?
We have $1 million.
Nice.
And that was 5,000.
What?
So we're gonna put out I'm sorry, 8. But this thing was 5,000.
And this is one long ice skating rink?
I think that we could establish a
luge.
A rule that you can ice skate pretty much wherever you want to.
In this town? That's how people get around ice skates?
I think it's foolish.
We don't even have snow plows because the roads are just ice.
We've got ice plows that put
Just
down,
like
they move,
Zambonis.
they move snow to the streets that don't have it, so that
Yeah.
way people can continue to skate.
That
It's-
way people can skate around more easily.
Right.
Wow, that's great. And it's good exercise. It's good for your heart.
Sure. I want to add this boiler station to this outskirt area, and so I'm gonna have to raise the terrain.
I mean, it is kind of silly that we don't just try to get around on ice skates. Instead, we like
It
shovel
is.
everything.
It's very
and
foolish.
try to melt the ice. It's like, guys,
Yeah.
just put on some ice skates and go to work.
Just get it done. Oh, that's going down. Not enough soil. I don't remember this being a problem last time. Level terrain.
Yeah, because remember
Softened terrain.
when we built the library, we had to build up all that land.
But this is shift terrain.
What's that
Lower.
mean?
Elevate by clicking with primary mouse button. But they said there's not enough soil.
Yeah,
to
didn't we have
do
to
it.
like truck in soil? Don't you remember that?
I don't remember being able to find a truck.
I say truck in like I don't mean a truck.
Did we take it from somewhere else and then place it?
Yeah, I think so. From the dirt factory.
Ah, I see.
That's what it was.
That's what we have to
did.
do. We have to just like pop it off a place that we've already obtained, and then add it to a new part of our town. And in the process, it's costing a couple $100.
Okay.
So we just
And
need to
that's
be
in
aware
order
of it.
to be able to build things on this?
Yeah. But it's working.
It's working.
It's working. Our soil availability doesn't seem to be too hindered right now. Not enough. So if we keep borrowing from this coastline, I think it'll be okay.
Do you have to check with homeowners or the national park before you
Maybe,
start
but
doing this?
I feel like we don't have a national park. We just bought all the territory, and there's no homes yet. That's why we've picked this kind of geoforming. Kind of
I do how
creating
you.
new-
I like how you're being stylistic about it.
every little bit of the city, every impression that a person does on the world is a form of art. And I think it's about time we acknowledge that. Just gonna bump up right to the road. There we go.
Now everybody will feel much better about ice skating to the end of it.
Absolutely. Especially if it gets snowed up a little bit. You kind of want to create a unique pattern. You want people to be able to enjoy the coast when they come down here. And you can't grab it from out of the city's area. But it looks like we've got plenty of free resources to spend on this endeavor of building a boiler station out here on this area. We don't want to go too crazy.
Never.
We just want to build up and out.
Up, but not out.
Up and out. Yeah. We can use this leveling tool.
Mm.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
I do remember it being a little harder. We can soften it too. I think I leveled it out in the wrong direction. Oh, and we can really increase the size of the tool. I forgot about that
Whoa.
too. Yeah.
Whoa.
Right click, just eat it up. Look at all that soil availability. And then right here, just fill up, build Boiler Mountain out here.
And then you flatten that, and then you could put a platform on it.
That's what we
what's
did with the
happening?
library. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of becoming this crater down here.
Yeah, that crater could be where we store secret
Like Santa's
treasure.
presents.
Yes, treasures, presents.
It's great. I feel like this isn't costing that much money for what we're doing. That is a little cavernous.
It could be like an Alcatraz.
Well, trying not to create a negative perspective. This is Hygge Town after all. Okay. You think that's enough, you think?
I'm concerned about the shape of it, but I trust your judgment.
Trying to level.
Can you make the tool smaller so that you can do some more, smaller sculpting?
I think it just, you have to pick one flat place, and then we'll just need to raise it up a little bit. But I think that's enough.
Yeah.
How big is the boiler zone? It's actually under plumbing, water, sewage, and heating.
Wait a minute, we're doing all this for a boiler?
Yes.
I thought we were putting in a dope ice skating rink.
Well, we can do that too. I think, honestly, we should complement our
I don't want to put the
social good.
I don't want to put the boiler out there.
It should be a celebration of the heat that people need to survive and enjoy their lives.
Boiler Park.
Yeah. One without the other is unlikely and difficult, but when combined, that's what the community is about. That's what our society is about. I'm just gonna get up some. We might find gold down here.
Oh, that's a good point. Then we'll have.
There could be all kinds of stuff down here.
I was thinking about the sea life when you were doing that. Like, there's probably at least an oyster or two that we picked up.
Yeah. Probably relocated. I'm feeling good about the size of this. We still have a lot of soil. Spread it out. And
now it looks like you're building like an evil lair.
Well, in some ways. Look, there's a car already on its way.
Wow.
I think
it's probably the news. Getting excited.
Maybe just like investigating.
It's okay. We want to keep the press on our side here.
Yeah, we do. And as night starts to set, we've got a roadside building.
I do just bristle at the look of this.
We wanted to create a boiler experience for the ages. And it's not flat enough or something.
You still want enough room?
It needs to be roadside. Is that flat enough? I feel like it's underwater now. It's harder to see things.
And when it gets dark?
Yeah.
But we gotta hurry because there's cold people out there.
I know. This is an urgent thing. It's a big deal.
This is the same problem we had with the library.
Yeah. It must be placed roadside.
You just always think that you have enough, but you don't.
Oh, you know what? I think the road needs to know that it can be built onto the ground here. Because right now, I think it still thinks it's a bridge. Let's get it going.
Why is it, oh, I see.
Yes, and then we'll build just a regular road on the ground with the boiler option, which has disappeared.
That was a fast night.
This is a different mode. It's not flat enough. Roadside. We're getting close though. Level it. Level. It's too level. It actually looks really cool. This perspective. Let's get a little more soil.
And a couple oysters.
For snacking later. We're gonna get snacks for the oysters, that's what I mean. Yeah, right click. You can see the soil availability progress bar filling up. And maybe we detach the bridge all the way and then create it so it makes it across to this flat island.
What if can you just put the boiler on there now?
It has to be attached to a road.
And you can't do the road after.
I could probably build a road right on it, but let's level it out. Let's give it one more level.
Give it another level.
Yeah.
A nice.
Just level it out real flat.
That's nice. You built a cool little island there.
Is it below sea level though?
It's hard to tell.
Yeah, I think it's
Oh,
it's a
no.
little cavernous.
The seawater's
It was so
rushing
close.
in. Now we've built a really cool ice skating rink.
Okay.
You hate the ice skating rink.
Ice skating will happen here, and it will be fantastic when we finally get there. I think the game does like fill in the blanks too. Wow, it's still too low.
Hmm.
I think that's a good sign. We still have plenty of soil. Plenty of soil, right? Just raise it up.
Raise that soil up.
And then draw the road right onto it. See, look at that. You got your grid squares now.
Yeah, we needed those.
Grid squares and boiler place.
That street noise makes me giggle. When the street gets laid down. It's like
It is a beautiful sound. Okay.
there it is.
There it is, right here on Boiler Island. We are taking suggestions for the title of this island.
Boiler Island. What are we taking suggestions for?
The title of this
The
island.
title of
yeah.
the name of the island. And what about, what else are we putting on the
I'm
island?
going to put a power system and then connect the hot pipes to the rest of the town.
Boiler Island sounds like a place where the kids go to make out.
Sure. It totally could be such a thing. I see the red pipes. They're advanced.
Ooh, high tech.
We're
So
gonna
wait,
have
are
to-
the people happier now
Not
that
yet.
they got some red pipe boilers?
Maybe they are, but in general, we've got to connect the. We have got to disconnect the old pipes to connect the new ones, because they're elaborate and more complicated. And once water starts rushing through them, people are gonna be happy. Look at the red buildings are just warming up. So that's the difference between the warm buildings
Beautiful.
and the quiet ones.
We've got a suggestion for a Boiler Island name.
Oh yeah?
An official submission
I see.
from Corbin.
Yep.
And I think I like it.
You want to go for it?
Yeah, I do. You know why? Because the suggestion's Kettle Island, and kettles are cozy.
It's warm.
Yeah. You put on a kettle, it's comforting. You forget about it, you get scared. I hate that. I hate the sound of a kettle.
Mm.
But just don't forget about it.
Let's go for it. And we did want to add a ice skating rink out here too.
Absolutely.
It's
And
here
we gotta do a ribbon cutting ceremony.
plaza with trees, plaza with picnic tables, Paradox Plaza. One of these has got to be the ice skating, ice sculpture, sledding hill. I might do that in addition, an ice skating rink.
Sledding hill?
Yeah.
I don't know if we want that to go right into a boiler.
It doesn't go into the boiler.
I know, but
There we go. Nice.
that's the ice skating rink?
Yes. And Kettle Island, enter, save.
Kettle Island Fun Center.
Perfect. Yeah, that could be the Kettle Island Fun Center. Is Fun Center one word?
It is now.
Yeah, that's good. Alright, perfect. Then, as you can see, these denizens are benefiting, but not these because the pipes are not upgraded yet. These are the old pipes.
Oh no.
So I'm not sure. This is actually pretty reckless. I'm going to detach the absolute oldest pipes of the town and reconnect
Did you give everybody a warning first?
The warning is the sound of the machine that removes pipes.
Those are old. I remember
Yeah.
putting those in.
We need the new ones. People don't seem to be as cold. I think it is actually warming up in the town enough. Or maybe they're just so worried about their water that they won't complain about the current situation. Okay. That's all reconnected.
Sorry, every time you say water, I have to take a sip.
No,
it's
it's
like,
good.
It's like a knee-jerk reaction.
It's important. And I've made a misstep.
Never.
It's important to identify the opportunities to correct proper pipe placement. Wow, this one doesn't connect. There we go. There's always a way. It's sometimes complicated and difficult, but eventually you'll get all the pipe systems back on and connected in your town.
What's going on here? Wait.
Absolutely. It's the only form of transportation.
How's the hospital?
approved. It's doing well.
How about the botanical
It has
gardens?
one patient.
Oh, that's great.
And look at all the people who have come to visit them.
Wow.
That's wonderful.
Must be a celebrity. Maybe there's a baby being born all
Maybe.
alone in the hospital.
Maybe that's the one patient. Maybe we'll be up to 2.
There is just one baby here.
What else do we have?
Oh,
The landfills are
hey,
filling up
let's
a little
talk
bit
about
there.
that sledding hill again.
Oh yeah,
Huh?
where do you want to toss that?
I don't know. What do we got? So
That's
that's
the
the
library,
library.
yeah.
How's the library doing? What's the patronage like these days?
The patronage.
Yeah.
21 visitors. Everyone who is a library member, of our almost 6,000 people, there's 21 people with library cards.
And they all went
And
to
they
the
all
library?
went last week, yeah.
I went to the library this week. I got 2
That's great.
from the library to go. I didn't do it on purpose. They just both came in at the same time, and now I'm like, it's pressure.
Is that you?
Yeah, it's me in my little red parka.
Head into the
I gotta
library.
get my books. Both of
She's
them.
an expert at the public library.
She's an expert?
That's highly
Olivia
educated.
Reed?
Yep.
Wow. Olivia Reed for Mayor
Okay.
Leighton Blake.
That's the supervisor, Leighton.
Leighton.
Great. Looks like the library is doing well. We've actually resolved a lot of the issues in the town. That was last week or 2 weeks ago.
It
The last
looks like we
week
got
that
some factory
anticipated.
problems up there.
The factory problems are very strange. Oh, we do have not enough heat over here. That's the easy one to resolve. Just have to update the pipes right here.
A lot of pipe work today.
Yeah.
If I had known that this was going to be a big piping day, I might have just
You would've sat it out.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
let you.
It wasn't I actually didn't know when I sat down how to even resolve that. But I took a guess that it was the boiler situation that was going to resolve it. Let's see if we can just quick pipe it. That's not a real word.
Do the old quick pipe.
I want to quick pipe
Yeah,
it.
can we do the quick pipe option?
Okay. And you gotta connect them to these hubs, I guess, but once we get down there, quick pipes updated.
That was the fastest piping I've ever seen.
I like to think that I improve quickly. I often don't know anything, but once I do a little bit of research and a little bit of practice, I like to think that I increase in what's the word? Competence.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And confidence.
And confidence.
It's a little smoggy in the factory district.
It probably always will be. It does seem like a strange catch-22 that their biggest complaint is that they don't have enough workers and that they need more people to work there. But in the process of not working there, they don't pollute the city more. And because we've got a positive amount of cash, it seems beneficial to just maintain that state.
What do you think this town needs today?
It's kind of the same thing it always needs.
Pipes.
It's residential zonage.
We gotta build some more homes.
Yeah.
Well, we've got the materials, so.
Yeah. We just need a new road set and idea. I will say the cookie cutter district, which I think is what we'll call it.
Yeah,
Where's
that's
that district
beautiful.
tool? We'll just draw. It's kind of rough. Right there.
Are you gonna? Can you copy paste that? What's happening?